Mogul Motivation, educating and empowering entrepreneurs 1 week at a time. Presented by True Stories Media. And I am your host, Antoine Twiz Taylor. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Mogul Motivation. I am happy that you're back again. If this is your first time listening, however, this podcast is for the aspiring entrepreneur and the dream chaser that's trying to get over that hump and needs a little extra push. This podcast is free. I don't ask for any money. All I ask is that if you benefit from this podcast, you pass it on to somebody else who may benefit from it as well. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a review. And also, don't forget to visit www.mogulmotivation.com. I offer free and practical blog posts on how you can start and efficiently grow your business. So, one of my favorite people in world history, in entire world history, one of my favorite people is Harriet Tubman. Harriet Tubman, in my eyes, is the GOAT of Black America. Harriet Tubman deserves to be on the Mount Rushmore. If there was a Mount Rushmore for Black America, Harriet Tubman deserves to be on that mountain. She was born in Dorchester County, Maryland, as a slave. She was abused a lot as a child. She was, whipped, raped, basically treated as most slaves were. 99% of slaves were. As a teenager, she was hit in the head by a metal piece by her crazy and angry master. And as a result, she used to pass out. She used to have a lot of spells where she would just black out randomly out of nowhere. She would have a lot of dizziness, a lot of headaches as a result of this. She endured a very hellish childhood and early years as a slave. However, in 1849, she escaped. She escaped to Pennsylvania. And the rest is history. So I know what you're thinking. How does this relate to entrepreneurship and business? Why are you talking about Harriet Tubman? I'm talking about Harriet Tubman because she reinvented herself. She said enough is enough, and she decided that she would no longer be a slave and that she would be a free woman. She yearned for freedom. Entrepreneurship is about chasing freedom, whether it be financial freedom, the freedom to control our own schedules, the freedom to do as we please, the freedom to buy the cars we always wanted, to buy that dream house we always wanted, to take that trip to that dream destination. We are chasing freedom. And chasing your dreams is hard. It seems as if every day is nighttime. It seems as if you're always on that Underground Railroad because your business isn't noticed by many people in the early years. You get overlooked all the time. People say things to you like, oh, you still have that little bakery? You still doing that event planning stuff? You still do that little photography? People say condescending things like that. It might be unintentional, but nevertheless, they say those things because they don't view your business as a real business. It's frustrating. You have to make the commitment, however, to reinvent yourself. You must reinvent your mind to believe that you will indeed succeed and you will indeed acquire that freedom that you're chasing. You have to reinvent the way you run your business. Make sure that your business is still following the vision you had when you first started. You have to reinvent your habits. You have to take more responsibility, make smarter decisions with your money. You have to understand that the future is entirely in your control. No one else's, but your control. You can't control the past, but you can control the future. And even if you don't own a business, even if you're just working a job that you hate, and you want to find a better job, you want to find your dream career, you still have to reinvent your entrepreneurial spirit. You have to reinvent the way you see things. Yes, this job sucks. It's hell. But you have to be grateful for the opportunity that you can still pay your bills. Even barely, you can still pay your bills. You have to reinvent your mentality and believe that this dead-end job you're at right now at this moment is only temporary. You're not going to be there much longer. You have to control your future. Work on your resume. Continue to submit applications to jobs that you want, jobs that's going to make you happy, jobs that you're going to prosper in. Reinvent your attitude towards these things. Attack it with enthusiasm. You're not going to be at that dead-end job much longer, I guarantee you, if you reinvent yourself. You see, we're all chasing freedom. Whether you're an entrepreneur or whether you're looking for a better career, we're all chasing freedom. And true freedom is going to bring us peace. But we can't have peace if we don't reinvent ourselves. What good is it to have a multi-million-dollar business and you're still a piss poor leader? You still don't know how to manage things properly. What good is it becoming debt-free if you still have the same wasteful spending habits? Reinvent yourself from top to bottom. And then at that point, you will experience true freedom. At that point, you will be successful. You see, when we experience true freedom, it's our duty to go back and help others reach that same freedom. We have to serve other entrepreneurs and dream chasers and lead them through the night. Show them the realities of this beautiful thing called freedom. Show them that it can be done. Just like Harriet Tubman did. She went back multiple times, saved countless slaves. Some scholars say she went back 13 times. Some say she went back 25 times. It don't matter how many times she went back. The point is she went back. And we have to go back too. She said she could have saved dozens more slaves if only they knew they were slaves. Which means you're not going to be able to help everyone, even if you try. Because many entrepreneurs, I'm not even going to call them entrepreneurs, many entrepreneurs, they're not going to succeed because they don't have that fire. They're not serious. Many people are going to still remain in the same dead-end jobs that they've been in for years because they're content with mediocrity. It is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. But just remember, as long as you help at least one person acquire freedom, as long as you help one person reach that peace, reach their goals that they're striving for, then you've done your part. So that's all I got to say this morning, ladies and gentlemen. Let's continue to work. Let's continue to imagine reality. And until next time, let's continue to reinvent ourselves, our minds, and our entrepreneurial spirits. And let's continue to chase freedom no matter what the odds are. Have a great day. I'll talk to you next week.